Okay, I wanted to do a little short video on how to use Danish Family Search using the census records. And this website, danishfamilysearch.com, it's got a majority of the census records indexed up to about 1900. So 1787 was their first one. 1900 is about their last one that's indexed in most of the counties. First thing you need to know is where your ancestor was from, which one of these counties. And as an example, I wanted to use Christian Nielsen. So we know that he was from Bælum, Aalborg, Denmark. So here on the Danish Family Search site, it has all the counties listed on the left and the country on the right. So we're looking for Aalborg. Then when you get into Aalborg, it'll give you all of the parishes that are in that county. So here on the right hand side, it has them listed in alphabetical order. On the left, as you get to know the county more, as you find more of your ancestors, you'll be able to locate your counties. Here's Bælum, and here's Bælum here. So if we click on that parish, it'll take us to that area of the website that has all of the parish records and census records, place names, streets. So there's these tabs that you can click on to get to the different areas that you're looking for information on. So this is the church books here with the years. There are two different sets of scans for most. The second one, this new Gave, those seem to be a little clearer, but if by chance they aren't all that clear, you can go to this other one and see if you can read that better. And I've found more information that way a number of times. But we're going to the census data. So we click on that tab and it brings up all of the census records that are available for that parish. Now you'll see it says 0%. Here's your number of pages, mapping to persons, so the number indexed, number of people. So when you get to 1901, that one is the last one that is indexed for the Bælum parish. Now there's some where you'll get these in the middle where they aren't indexed yet, but those are few and far between. So we're going to start in 1860 and find this man there. So Christian Nielsen in 1860. Now you're able, when it comes up, there's different ways to search this census record. What I like to do is use the first names. So it lets you search everybody in the parish by first name. And when you click on that, it'll bring up every first name that shows up in that parish. Now there's Christian, there's Christian. Sometimes just when they index them, they spell them wrong, differently. So make sure you use that avenue to find those. So we're looking for Christian Nielsen, born about 1825. So here's a Christian Nielsen. We click on the magnifying glass and it'll take us to that particular Christian Nielsen's record, and it'll show you his family, it'll show you where he was born, it'll show you. So Maren Jorgensen was his mother, but from other research that I've done, Nels Pedersen is his mom. So I know this one isn't the right one because of the mother. So I'll just try this one, this Christian Nielsen. It says 1821, but it's pretty close. So when we come in here, we see Christian Nielsen with Anne Catherine Nielsen. And from other research, I found that his wife is Anne Catherine Nielsen. So here he is with his wife and 3 of his kids. On this page, it tells us the parish, It tells us the place where he was living at. It tells us a birth year approximate, and in 1845 it told us where they were born. Prior to that, it doesn't give you a born place, but this is very, very useful in finding birth records. So just to run through real quick one more time, find Nels Pedersen. So I know that he was in Balaam, so we can shortcut back and just click Census up here on the top. That takes us back to all these census records, and we'll try and find Nels in 1840. So we'll go use first names. We'll go down and we'll find Nels. Okay, so there's two different ways to spell it, right there and right here. Okay, I'm going to come here to the one that's spelled correctly. And then it gives you the pages, the number of pages that they have of people named Nels. So go to page 3. This will bring up the third page. So Nels Pedersen is who we're looking for. He was born about 1896. So here's a Nels Pedersen, born in 1895. He's married. So we can open this. So Elsie Johanne. We come here. We see Elsie Christian's daughter. And this is from prior research that I've done. I found this census record before and found Marie and Elsie and Inger. So there's Marie, Elsie, and Inger. You notice this is 1840, so we have his born date, but we don't have a place name for where he was born. And so with these, you have to kind of assume and try and find them in that 1895 area in the parish records to get a definitive birth date. But this is the easiest way I have been able to find these names. You can click around in here, look at the surnames. You can get everybody listed by their last names, and remember the patronymics with Hansons and Hans daughters. The boys will all be Hansons, the girls will all be Hans daughters. And as you get later in the census records, around 1870-ish, they quit using the patronymics like that. And then again, notice 1870, there's 64 pages, but none of it is indexed. So if you were to find them in 1870, you have to look up each one of the pages and read each one. And another nice thing is you're able to get the original source from here. I should have showed that earlier, but you're able to bring up that original source and see the original page of the census. That's Nels Pedersen, Elsie, Marie, Elsie, and Inger. So I hope this is helpful. Let me know if there's anything I left out that you'd like to know in the comments below, and I'll make another video. And I'm gonna make one on parish records and hopefully go step by step through that on how to do parish records and help each other out more with that. Good luck in your search.